Good morning, everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Fred Ikba from RT Out 360. Today, we are going to be discussing on something very unique, a topic that a lot of people have been asking us to make a video on. And this topic today is called Why Do Men Cheat? Please hang around as I take step by step to explaining why men cheat. Okay, good. Why do men cheat? This is a question that transcends time. This question for many is a subject that comes with a lot of pain. And for many, this is a natural phenomenon that just can't be resolved. Hence, most men are natural possessors, occupiers, and cheats. Now, let me break it down for you. We have received over 600 emails from viewers across the continent, and 60% of these emails are relationships inclined. A lot of persons out there want us to try to explain to them the real issues behind how men think, what men want, and why men cheat. So now my team and I decided to research in order to make this video to meet the solution requiring thread for all our viewers that would meet not only a required standard, but to also answer some personal questions to a lot of people out there directly. Listen, folks, you may think all these emails came from ladies, right? You are not far from it, but still you are not completely correct, because 20% of these emails actually came from men who desire to know why they cheat. Okay, from a viewer in Kenya, links asks, hello RTL 360, I'm a guy from Kenya. I have been married for 4 years. I love my wife and son so much, but why do I still cheat occasionally? Does it mean I don't love my wife, or does it mean I'm a bad person? That's a guy sending it from Kenya. So clearly, we are not just getting emails from females all over the world. A lot of people want to know why men cheat. Great. Now let me try to break down this subject to a reasonable and logical conclusion. Let us look at what a typical man, irrespective of location, nationality, race, and religion, is made of. Characteristics of 95% of men and how men think. 1. Men are egoistic. Men are wanderers. Men are predators. Men are mostly lustful. They are lustful creatures. Men are territorial. Men are hard yet very jealous when it's women related. Men like to possess and to conquer. Most men are sex driven. The practical meaning and emotional display of the term love for most men is short-lived. Before I go on, I would like to warn our viewers, especially ladies, that although we are all in search of the truth to help guide us moving forward, but this truth is going to be bitter. Really, it's really going to be bitter. I want everybody to know that a man is moved by what he sees. Women are moved by what they hear. But these days, a woman is not only moved by what she hears, but mainly moved by what she can get or what she gets. So now let's go to, what do men want? A lot of people have been asking, because most ladies feel they don't even know what men want. So we are going to break it down so that you understand who a man is and what he wants. Okay, after knowing what men are made of and how men think, let's apply all that into how a man operates when it comes to women. When a man is attracted to a woman, a man would completely activate his lustful instincts before he gets to try to take control and make advances to conquer. Advances made by men do not necessarily mean a man is in love. He is just triggered to act by what he sees. When a man meets a woman, he is never futuristic in thought about it. He is mainly about the now, unless something triggers him differently again. Most men are easily bored. Hence, they are kept alive by constant spicing. New things spur men to action a lot of the times. Most men cannot stand negative vibes, arrogance, being spiteful, anger, outpour of rage, and over control. Most men cannot stand negative vibes, arrogance, being spiteful, anger, outpour of rage and over control. This kills a man's sense of control and eventually his attraction for you. And in most cases, it kills a man's libido for a long time. A lot of men will tell you they have slept with more than 200 to 400 ladies in their adult life. We have researched this and found it to be true because of the nature of men and also because of the new sexual trend or movement in the world. There's a lot of casual actions in this area by men and women alike, but that does not change the fact that men will always be men regardless. Let's talk about this bitter truth. I want everybody to listen to this bitter truth. And the bitter truth is this: all men cheat. What did I say? All men cheat. This will shock you because you may be thinking right now if this is really true. Yes, it is true. The only men in the world who find it very hard to cheat, remember, it doesn't mean they will not still cheat. I am making this video right now to tell you that after 4 years in marriage, I have not cheated on my wife, but I have gone through a lot painfully not to cheat on my wife, not to cheat on my spouse. I have tried to hold myself. The temptation has been crazy, but because of the Spirit of God in me, because of the power of the Spirit of God in me and the favor that I have been standing on by the grace of God, I have not tried it. The only men in the world who find it very hard to cheat, remember, it doesn't mean they will not cheat eventually. They may not cheat, but they are likely to cheat. The only men in the world who find it very hard to cheat are: 1. Men who are naturally inclined to good morals. These are men who, by virtue of their birth, environment or location, upbringing and growing up, detest all forms of immorality. These men may find it hard to just cheat. 2. Men who have found religion. Men who, by virtue of their faith and belief in God, will also find it very hard to cheat. But that may not necessarily mean they can't cheat. Other men who do not fall in these categories may not be able to cheat because a perfect opportunity or room has not presented itself. If it eventually does, they will cheat. So generally, 95% of men are cheats. Remember, a man cannot cheat with himself. A man can only cheat on his partner with a lady, that's the most common one we know, or with another man. This is dependent on whether the man is bisexual or straight. So a man would do everything within his physical and financial disposition or strength to cheat. Why do men cheat? This is what we all have been waiting for. Remember, this might be a bitter truth, but it's going to be helpful moving forward. The feeling of love is indescribable. When two people meet and fall in love, the feeling is overwhelming to say the least. But the issue here is this: whatever brought all those sparks and feelings in the first place should always be kept alive. That is where the issue is. Keeping this feeling alive, as it were, when you guys first met and fell in love, is harder than life itself. This feeling cannot be bought from any shelf in the supermarket. Neither can it be faked, transferred, or assumed. This feeling is the sweetest non-material or visible emotional package ever. Hence, anybody wants in. The feeling of love, wants, and attraction is bettered out of what a man sees and what a woman hears, sees, and gets. This is the driving force that leads to the major emotional accumulation, leading to a greater physical sexual outburst called climax. Hence, everybody, irrespective of personal affiliations and genetic makeup, wants in. But men want in more because of how they are made, how they think, and what they want. So imagine all the genuine promises a man made when he first met you. Remember how beautiful you were and still are, and how he sees you as a treasure wife or a partner and would never second guess your beauty with anybody, anywhere or anytime. Remember the genuine glow and fire in his eyes when he looked at you and when he looks at you. Remember how sincere, calm, and cool he was. Now fast forward your relationship some few weeks, months, or years in, as the case may be for you, and tell me if all those attributes of him are still there and alive. Have you asked yourself why all these wonderful and awesome attributes disappeared? Now, that is why men cheat. The major reason why a man cheats is because he wants a taste of something new. That is why men cheat. Good. Let me itemize it now. Let me tell you why men cheat. 1. The major reason why a man cheats is because he wants a taste of something new, something different, something spicy with a different attraction. 2. Men cheat because they are out looking for that sweet experience they once felt and had. Men cheat because they are easily bored with the regular, especially sexual regulars. 4. Men cheat because they no longer see in you the lady you were again, in terms of how you dressed and how you talked. 5. Men cheat because your constant naggings and complaints have made complacent his libido. Hence, his desires for you has gone somewhere very close to zero. 6. Men cheat because since you guys became intimate, and after some times now, you two do not want to have sex or make love as much as he wants. Your sex mood is neither here nor there. 7. Men cheat because you don't look as attractive as you used to look. 8. Men cheat because your hygiene and personal lifestyle has changed over time. 9. Men cheat because you are now old in looks and in fashion. 10. Men cheat because ladies out there will not let him. Even if he tries, the temptation of seeing what he lacks at home overwhelms him. 11. Men cheat because most women throw themselves to no limit at men who have substance. That means money. It's extremely easier for men who have what ladies want. 12. Men cheat because you are no fun again. You are always too serious about family and unromantic relationship plans. Men cheat because they are tired of the same sex drive with you. Everything seems to be predicted, and the fun predicted before the actual act reduces his libido, hence the quest to find it outside. 14. Men cheat because you no longer provoke him seductively. You no longer wear sexy panties and 90s. You no longer carry stylish hairstyles and nails or wear seductive beads again. Men cheat because it's in their gene and veins to want to sleep with any lady they are attracted to, irrespective of their relationship status. 16. Men cheat because naturally and societally it is accepted as a norm for men to cheat. The society does not frown at such acts from men, so that encourages men to cheat more. But the society forbids women to act in that similar manner. Wow. Now, I want to believe that some of you are frowning out there and some ladies are not finding this funny. I understand, but that is the bitter truth. This is the man you have in your home. This is the man you are in a relationship with. Men are really funny. But let me tell you the thing that will actually console you. Let me tell you the sweetest thing out of all of this rubbish, as it were. Most men, equally very close, as 95% of men are inclined to cheating, about 70% of men who are in relationships or who are married do love their families 100%. They are cheats. They want to have sex with other partners. They want to go outside their homes, outside their marriages, outside their relationships to have sexual affiliations, sexual commitments with other ladies. But these same people can kill to have their families together. These same people can kill for their family. They can stand in line for their family. They can die for their family. they can die for their family. So ironical. So ironical. But that is the truth. Men who cheat this much can still be so protective, so jealous, so loving of their home. Imagine a man who cheats this much and finds out that his wife just went out, just straight out, just for once with somebody else. Let's even imagine there was nothing like sexual relationship between his wife or his spouse or partner with another man out there. Do you know what that man would do? This man will call a cheat. Do you know what he will do? This man will scatter this world. This man will break down. He won't believe it. He will break down. That is who a man is. A man is territorial. A man is jealous. A man is a wanderer. So in a way, I think this life is kind of like very funny. But that is the truth. And ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of this episode. Remember, this is a series of videos we'll be making on this topic, why do men cheat? We are going to be receiving comments from you all. I want you to subscribe to this channel if you want to be getting prompts and, if you want to be getting prompts and subsequent videos that I make on different topics. Remember, this is Out 360 Solutions. What we do here is we rapid in, we throttle in, and we respond to all your questions. Okay, so if you like this channel, please subscribe, and if you want to keep in touch, you can also go to our description. You see our details there to send us messages. But right now, go down to the comment section and put in your comments. Just express yourself. Tell us how you feel about this video, and we'll get back to you. All right, thank you. Peace out.